Hello. As grammar Nazis to the English language, My Immortal is, well...
I'm sorry, I keep looking at it.
We cannot read it without this happening. And sometimes, as is happening now, the odd tear is shed.
Oh,
Tears of laughter. Or star tears of blood. I think it's once been described in some of Tara Gilesbie's other works.
It's so dark.
It is. So we are going to take it in turns to try and read a unadulterated chapter each. And by that I mean there are no corrections, no author's quotes. And we're going to try to read it.
I keep looking at it.
We are going to try and read it without any comment on the inaccuracies, the uncanoniness, the grammar, the spelling, and we're also going to try not to laugh. As you can see, we're not off to a very good start.
Yeah, we also dressed for the part.
We did.
So we are dressed gothically. I am wearing black eyeliner. With black eyeshadow and purple lipstick with some black outline to the lipstick and a red velvet coat. You can't see that it's red, but it is.
With lace.
With some black lace trim on the end. And I am also wearing a badge that says death, because it is gothic in many ways, and a chaos symbol. If you can add these, if you can please ignore the Green Lantern t-shirt, because it is considered preppy.
I myself, I am wearing black eyeliner with black eyeshadow and black lipstick. I'm wearing a black gothic coat. I would wear my black gothic combat boots. The only problem is I'm not allowed them on the carpet because certain people are preps. Ignore this t-shirt. It is preppy.
Yes, it is.
So are these, but I cannot read without them.
It's very dark. Okay.
It is. Are you crying?
Yes, I am.
Already?
These are limpid tears of sadness.
I thought it was the fact we were going to delve into Stanism.
No. I'm no stranger to Stanism.
I love Stanism.
Okay.
That's why my voice is changing.
So who is starting? Are you starting or am I starting?
I think you should start.
Okay. Forgive me. I will look at the camera periodically, if possible.
In a gothic manner.
In a gothic manner. Goth.
Sadistically.
Passively.
And angrily.
Okay. For those of you who are not aware, AN is author's notes.
We thought this would be good to read because they are most of the time part of the story and make it even more pathetic.
Chapter 1. AN. Special fangs. Get it, cause I'm gothic. To my girlfriend. Ew, not in that way. Raven. Bloody tears 666 for helping we with that story. And that spelling. Justin, you rock, you are the love of my depressing life. Rock you too, MCR rocks. By the way, I can actually read, this is how it's written.
Like I said, it's unadulterated with any sort of corrections.
Hi! My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, and I have long ebony black hair, that's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Nee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I am not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was, because he is a major fucking hottie. I am a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I am also a witch, and I go to a magic school named Hogwarts in England, where I am in the 7th year. I am 17. I am also a goth, in case you could not tell. I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, and there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me, and I put up my middle finger at them. "Hey, Ebony!" shouted a voice. I looked up. It was ... Draco Malfoy. "What's up, Draco?" I asked. "Nothing," he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. Author's note. Is it good? Is it good? Please tell me, fangs. Chapter 2. I'm not reading this.
I'm going to have to look preppy in order to read this because I don't have contact lenses.
Kind of stare at you.
I was just staring at the camera in the audience. And thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with that chapter. BTW, prep, stop flaming my story, okay? The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace at the ends. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress and pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears, and I put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, A.N., Raven, this is you, woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets and pointy high heel boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation and black eyeliner. OMFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what, he said. What? I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade. He told me. Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I love GC. They are my favourite bands beside MCR. Well, do you want to go with me, he asked. I gasped.
I have to press a button.
Sorry, I didn't know that was in my...
We're reading it on DS.
Because this is on a tablet and we don't actually know how to have the camera on.
It's quite...
With it. Although it would be less distracting, I suppose. I keep looking here instead of here.
Chapter 3. Author's note. Stop flaming that story, preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks for that gothic people for that good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own that lyrics for Good Charlotte. On that night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and the front. I put on matching fishnets on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. I read a depressing book whilst waiting for it to stop bleeding, and then I listened to some GC. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I did not put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood and then I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show as well. Baggy pants, black nail polish and a little eyeliner. A.N. A lot of cool boys wear it okay. Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz, the license plate read 666. We flew to the place that had the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went straight to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy that you have arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands you to your mum. She sets you free into this life, sang Joel. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing at him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. And suddenly Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey! Oh God. Sorry, that's not in the story. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively, and he put his arm all around me. Really? I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel. He's going out with Hilary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly, blonde face. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got good Charlotte concert teas. Draco and I crawled back to the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco did not go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. Chapter 4.
Preppy time. An. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is N-O-B, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Draco! I shouted. What the fuck did you think you were doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony? He asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing colour contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately. Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He even took off my top and I took off his clothes. He even took off my bra. Then he put his thingy into my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time. Oh! 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 I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm. And then... What the hell are you doing, motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore!
Dun, dun, dun.
No, I will press the button. Never had it said I don't press the button.
Chapter 5. AN, stop flaming. If you flame, it means you're prep or a poser. The only reason that Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Dumbledore made Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us, angrily. You ludicrous fools! He shouted. I started to cry, tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dancers? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, Because I love her! Everyone went quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, Fine, very well, you may go to your rooms. Draco and I glared at each other and we went upstairs. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yes, I guessed. I lied. I went into the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out, ... Draco was standing in front of the bathroom. He started to sing That I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight and reluctantly he returned to his room. Chapter 6. I'll try to be more expressive, but I am trying to keep a straight face and it is rather consuming.
I think I failed that already. Ian. Shit up preps, okay. P.S. I will not update up till you give me good reviews. The next day I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray-painted my hair with purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk and a glass of red blood. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because 'cause I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have any glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's, and there was no scar in his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joe Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I don't get one, you sicko.
You sicko.
I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I'm a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah! I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with it. Press the button.
Good. We'll be back in the next instalment.